questions. I see so many different comments and different stuff. We're happy that you guys made up, but you shouldn't go back. This is going to happen to you. That is going to happen to you if you go back. And basically what I want to say to that is I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Nothing is going to happen to me. Nobody's going to do anything to me. Period. Like, that's just it.
Monday, Lala. Tuesday, Lala. Wednesday, Lala. Thursday, Lala. Friday, Lala. Saturday, Lala.
I watched Sylis's the Mukbang reporter. I watched her video. That's it.
I ain't even that mad at Syphilis gonorrhea, whatever her name is, from Holland.
And we know we're gonna make the YouTube news. Shout out to Sylis Mukbang.
And Sylis hasn't doxed me or my family or anything like that.
It will be controversial to make someone make a video about me all the way in Holland or Amsterdam. What can I do to make someone make a video about me?
Welcome to another reporting here on Sylis Mukbang. Ahora!
Hi guys, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Sylis Mukbang, the Mukbang News reporter here out on this YouTube stream. Now guys, as you guys gonna read and see. Oh lordy, have mercy. Well. Yes, finally I'm watching this bloody video that Madame had the nerve to make, saying that why am I really going back to my husband? Get ready with me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, girl. If you say so. I thought I saw something else. But okay. You know, it's been some couple of days, like 7 days. I did not watch this video, guys. I tried to watch it in the beginning, but, you know, I like to give my commentary and my opinion, you know, fresh from the press. I'm just saying. So I'm watching it right now, guys. Now, listen now. Lord have mercy. What do you guys feel about this, Shakara? I told you guys already. I said it in my other videos. I do feel like it's not a good idea for her to go back to Nigeria. Yeah, it's great that they have make it up. You know, I told her already that, you know, this marriage, there's no divorce. Yes, I already told her that. Yeah, so I knew that we will not be out of each other. No, that's another done deal in Nigeria culture and all of that. So that one I knew already. But now she wants to go back to Nigeria after everything that she has said. Now, I have advised her, and plenty of other people have advised her, you know, like we have advised her, don't get married, don't settle like that so quickly, all of those things, you know. But of course, she's going to do whatever she wants. And she is definitely entitled to do whatever she wants. But what I'm going to say is that, and I'm going to read also somebody that comments in the comment section what they have put, because I totally agree what this person have said in the comment section is, you know, when you put your shakara on this YouTube street, people, yeah, people will talk about it. Now, you can jump around and be angry and be mad and all of those things. But people, you know, if you put your shakara on this YouTube street, people have an opinion about it. You understand what I mean? Now, if you don't want people to talk about it, the best advice is to not put it. I mean, hello. Don't put your shakara on this YouTube and then nobody have nothing to say. Now let's go to the comment section. This person say, you put your business on here, then want to be like it's nobody business. These people don't know me. Girl, you need to keep your personal business life off this here platform, for starter. Respectfully. And I had to agree with this person because, I mean, why are you putting your shakara on here and then get pissed, you know, about it and all of those things? Another person say, I deleted my first comment. All I can say is, did you convince yourself everything going to be okay? And please stop with all now God is real, God is good all the time. But God also wouldn't expect a woman to try and convince themselves to go back to a bad situation. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you people, there are some people with discernment and some people with common sense, you know, in her comments. But Lord have mercy, of course, she's not going to listen. She's not going to listen, people. Now, another comment that I saw and got my attention is this one. You claim you went into the marriage with your eyes wide open.
Lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
Well, hell no, she did not. You understand? You understood the ups and downs. No, she did not. And you were ready. Oh, hell no, she was not ready. Oh, no. She's claiming she's doing as if she knows. She didn't know a damn thing. Okay, let's continue reading. You thought God had put his blessing on your marriage. God will not send you back to what he delivered you from. I'm just saying, let me tell you, some people with some common sense. I'm just saying, God would not send you back to what you broke. Your decision-making process has nothing to do with God's. It's what you want and what you want to try at the moment. Thank God he's not a wishy-washy as you are. Check the wind before you make a more decision. You turn God on and off when you feel you need him in your life, or you need a legitimate reason for the decision you make. Life will be better if you make God a constant and not a token. Oh my God. Well, let me tell you, there are some people with great discernment and some people with, good common sense in her comment section. But Lord have mercy, this bloody hell will not listen. And of course, like I said, she is in her totally entitlement to not listen to anybody. But bloody hell, if you put your shakara on this YouTube and we all can see it, people will talk about it. Yes, madam? So let's get into what is the reason? Why? Because, of course, we all know the reason that, I forgive. But bloody hell, you have forgive. You think this man is going to change? You think he's going to change? Well, let's see about that.
That's just it. I do not and never will, I pray for the rest of my life, operate in a spirit of fear. That has never been me. I don't have anything to fear. Like, what am I fearing?
Oh, you don't have nothing to fear, but you regret it. Yeah, to have married him. You call him Dusty. You did regret. You did have fear. Are you okay? You run your ass so quick back to America. Yeah, the only thing that a good Free Willy saw was dust. You left him dusty ass over there. And matter of fact, what are you not fearing? What do you mean you're not fearing? When you were in Nigeria, why you didn't tell him in his face, this marriage is over? You waited for your ass to be back in America and then for you to let everybody know on the YouTube, not him, no, everybody know on the YouTube, yeah, including your husband, yeah, know that you are breaking up with him and you are filing divorce. The process was already in. He didn't know. He told all of us that when you left, everything was okay. Everything was okay. So you
kidding? You run to the state and I'm just saying it's rural. You better make up. Check out this. We had issues, right? And my wife ran out of our marital home and she went to the state. So this is what happened when she left. This was what happened when she left. We was in a good place, then who was having some misunderstanding. Who was having a little misunderstanding, then she left. But then we settled at the airport a little, not almost, not all that good. Mind you, we were good at the airport. She was observation. Mind you, we were good at the airport. Moment she crossed over to where she came from, she said to me, it is over. And I was like, what are you talking about? It ain't over. Man, we settled that. Then we settled that. That was settled. But settled. We was in a good place. We made her, like, after she got to America, she was angry. She started saying a lot of stuff. But then I apologized. We was in a good place. We settled. But none of a sudden, boom, I ain't doing it. None of a sudden, boom, she just went off on me, like, stopped talking to me for a while. And that really got to me. But the next thing I see, you after 3 to 4 months that we haven't spoken, you are online saying divorce. And that pissed me off. I got mad. No matter what, I'm ready to move on.
We're operating in fear. Because if your ass was not fearing, you would have tell him right there, that it's over. You would have not even come back to America. You would have stayed your bloody ass over there and filed the whole damn divorce. You're full of shit. I'm telling you, this woman is full of shit.
What exactly am I fearing? So you guys are going to do my makeup. So, as we know, you guys, marriage, I did not understand when people said that marriage was hard.
You bloody hell, listen now. It's not about marriage, it's about relationship even. It's not only about marriage, it's about relationship. You went from one tree to the next tree to the next tree. It's not about marriage, it's about relationship. Every time your relationship shake a little bit, you move to the next one. It shake a little bit, you move to the next one. What do you think it will happen with marriage? It's the same bloody thing. You understand? And then to top it off, you were making mockery, yeah, of other people, their relationship. You were putting things on other people, their marriage, while it was not going on over there. Don't forget all the bloody shit you said about my marriage. Girl, I was just trying to give you an advice and just trying to warn you. That is all I was doing. And even trying to give you the blessing of twins. Because, I mean, girl, you were having a fake belly running in Nigeria, making those women suffer themselves in that heatness, pulling everything out from under the rock where they have all those bloody clothing of those babies, while you were not buying a bloody thing from those women. And second of all, you were not even pregnant of twins. You were pretending to be pregnant of twins. You understand what I mean? So when you were making all those mockery, deceiving and lying, yeah, you on top of all of that, you open your bloody mouth and talk also about other people, their marriage, and also lie about other people, their marriage. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You understand what I mean? So what we are not going to do is playing the damn victim. Yeah? Can we stop with that? Oh, I forgive everybody. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, you forgive everybody. You done the most. Yeah? You have done the most. And that is my opinion.
As a single person, I didn't understand that. Marriage is absolutely positively hard. Not because it has to be hard or not because it's just one of those things. It really is.
Bloody hell, this woman is talking about marriage. It's about the whole relationship. It's about a whole relationship. If you cannot be stable in a relationship, any little thing happen in a relationship, you just shake off and go to the next one. What are you going to do in your marriage? It's the same bloody thing. It's the same bloody thing you wanted to do in your marriage too. That's why a lot of people were warning you, girl, don't get married. Why are you going to get married? You were thinking that women were jealous of you because you were going to get married. Listen, a lot of people are looking through you and seeing already your character and your behavior, that you don't need to get married as quick as you did. Why the bloody hell did you get married less? You knew this man 2 months, in 4 months after you got married. What the hell? That is too quick. That is too quick, girl. And in your case, that is absolutely too fast.
Don't understand it until you actually get into it.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's something that you would not understand. And it really is like...
No. You don't need to be married to understand that marriage is hard. You just have to be in a relationship and know that marriage is going to be also hard. It's the same thing. You're just going to court and sign a paper. You understand what I mean? That is marriage. You going to God and promise that, okay, I'm going to, be married and all of those things. But listen now, it's the same thing when you're in a relationship. Why are you in a relationship? You have to jump in, to jump out whenever you want?
People feel like, oh, you know what I mean? I've been in a relationship for 15 years with my man. I've been with my man, or I've been with my woman for X amount of years. We're not married, but we don't have to be married to understand.
Yes.
Different things.
Yes.
We don't have to be married to understand or give relationship advice. And the truth of the matter is, yes, you do.
No, I disagree. Why? Because a lot of people mix things up. Listen, in a relationship and a marriage, it's the same people. When you get married, yeah, the only thing you're doing is seal it. You just seal what you have going on for a very long time. And this is the mistake that a lot of people are doing. That they are in a relationship for 5 years, and when they get married, they think that things need to change. Things don't have to change. Things have to be the same. The same thing, the same rules that count when you are married, the same rules needs to be counting when you are in a relationship. Because the only thing you do in it when you get married is seal it. You just put it like a stamp on it, you sealing it, you know what you already have going on. The same rules, respecting your wife, the same rules that God have put, for marriage couple, is the same rules have to be applied when you are in a relationship. Because when you are in a relationship, you are, in a relationship to go to, to the way to seal your relationship, and that's what we call marriage. You cannot be swinging around or doing other things, when you are in a relationship. The same thing when you are in a marriage. The same respect that you need to have in a marriage, that's the same respect you need to have in a relationship. A lot of people make this bloody mistake. Oh, when we get married, things need to be changed. No, it's the same. It has to be the same respect, the same rules that applies in a marriage couple. It has the same rules have to apply in a relationship couple. There's nothing beyond and beyond for a couple that is married and a couple that is in a relationship. Because let me tell you, the same way that God have blessed your marriage, the same way God will bless somebody their relationship. Who are you to consider your marriage upper on somebody their relationship? You will be very surprised how blessed a couple of a relationship will be, and somebody that went and jumped in a boat to quickly get married and all of those things. You think that God is going to bless your marriage because, I got married. God ordained my marriage. Look what bloody hell you have put yourself in. Not even less than 2 years. Your whole marriage have shake. Your whole marriage have shake because you were too fast. Maybe this is like a message for you. You bloody hell. You don't even know. But somebody at 15, 5 years in a relationship, you are telling them right now they cannot give you any advice. You see how cocky and arrogant you're sounding? You don't even know how bloody hell cockiness you're sounding. Somebody with the experience of 15 or 20 years in a relationship can definitely give you advice. Can definitely give advice to a marriage couple. Because like I said, there's no difference in that. The only thing when you marry somebody is you seal it. That's why it's very, very important, people, that when you get married, at least be like 2 years or at least 1 year with the person without getting married. Because not in 1 year, not even in 2 years, you will find out if you really love this person. It will take time to know somebody. And even though you are 15 or 20 years with somebody, you will not know this person completely. So can you imagine if you went and married this man less than a year? You didn't even know him less than a year. And you think your marriage was ordained. You think your marriage was blessed. Everything will be peacefully and beautifully. Yeah? You're so cocky. You're so full of yourself.
You have to be married to be able to understand certain things because there's certain things that happen in marriages when you're married. There's certain things, especially if you want to consider yourself a child of God, especially if you want to follow Christ, follow the Bible, and, we are Christians, so somebody's cutting grass.
So you telling me you're calling yourself a holy Christian and you're doing all those bloody things on YouTube? Huh? You're saying all those bloody things to people on YouTube and you're calling yourself holy, and that's why you went and get married? I don't understand this thing she's putting together right now. I don't understand.
Are Christians, so we do understand that, and we want to live our life by that.
And calling people peasants, screaming, doing all those craziness. It's so demonic. I'm telling you, people. This is what you call you're a Christian. Okay. Listen out, everybody with their own shakara.
And so one of the things that people don't understand is, why am I going back to my husband? I'm going back to my husband because that's what I'm supposed to do.
That is what you're supposed to do. Okay, listen out, guys. I want people to really understand that not all marriage is ordained or is blessed by God. When they say that the devil also bless, some people are confusing things. Let me tell you, the devil also bless. Yeah. If you are not happy in a marriage, if you feel that you need to force things in a marriage, that means that was not meant for you. You understand what I mean? God sends signals, signs, and message through a lot of ways. If you don't open your eyes and you definitely not living the Christian life, you will not catch it. You will stay in your misery. I'm not saying that she's not supposed to work on a marriage, but hold on, wait a minute, people. She have clearly let everybody know the things that Good Willie was doing.
Loser that has effing nothing, absolutely effing nothing, and you want to sit up here and act like you got anything. Who the f- do you think you are, B? Like, you got some effing nerve. You ain't had S when I met you. S. Nothing. Nothing. You had nothing. And you still have nothing now. You didn't have a car. You didn't have a place. You didn't have anything. You had nothing. And what did I have? I had what I had, and I had
And the thing is that Good Willie changing is going to be very, very hard. He can change like some slice things. But if you already don't like a lot of things that your husband is doing, and your husband is not going to change completely. I can tell you right now this. As a married person, yeah, because you don't like to take opinion of not married person. So as a married person, I'm telling you, girl, good willy free willy will not change completely. So if you already have a problem with it, you couldn't stand with it. You because you in your head you have that he need to change 100%. It will not happen. So you need to confirm yourself. Yeah, you need to confirm yourself that this is your husband. If you cannot live and accept that, girl, you're going to be misery the whole marriage. Now comes the part, oh, is this ordained, or is this what God wants me in my life? Ask yourself, do God want you to live in a misery and an unhappy life? No. That means that this is not for you. I feel like Edward Q needs to change. Because you will never get a perfect man. The things that Good Willie Free Willie was doing, he didn't cheat on her. You understand? He didn't touch her. He didn't do things that, is a reason to divorce. Those things that Good Willie Free Willie was doing is small habits. It's small things that he was doing that is his character. You understand what I mean? And what Edward Q need to understand is that she needs to come to a place that she needs to accept, okay, this is my husband. And I need to calm myself also down in a sense that we need to tolerate each other. You understand? Because you probably have things you're doing that Good Willie Free Willie don't like too. But as you are the wife, you are his wife, he tolerates some few things about you. You understand? So it comes both sides. But I feel like Edith Q feels like in her title that, I'm perfect and he needs to change. This is the vibration that Edith Q is giving. You understand?
Supposed to leave my mom and dad, and I'm supposed to cleave to my husband no matter where he is in the world. And it's just very simple. It's just as simple as that. I am supposed to cleave to my husband, and we're supposed to be together and be a family and be everything. And I'm going back to, it's not that I'm going back to my husband, I'm going back to my purpose. I'm going back to the calling that God has for me. And every time, blow the freaking money. We can't even get a freaking marital place because every time we get money, you blow it. On what? Drugs, alcohol, hanging out with your stupid friends. And there are blessings and things that God has for us as a married couple, and it's just not going to happen. These things are not going to be able to happen if I am where I am and he is where he is. We absolutely, truly love each other, and we thank God for the restoration in our marriage, because I thought that it was over. I really did. I just knew in my heart that it was over, and I thank God that he has restored and brought our marriage back.
It's crazy to hear her talk like this after the 3-hour live that she have done. Now, some people are saying that she done all of that because of content. She was trying to make content, trying to get attention. They were faking all of this fallout and all of those things. Now, I'm saying if she was faking all of this fallout and doing all of those things, well, bloody hell, we are here for it. We are here for it because all, learn from this chakra then. You understand what I mean? We can all, make content of this chakra, and also showing people what in the bloody hell of delusional and craziness of all of this. You understand? Because there are people, if this is fake, there are people in real life in this kind of nonsense. You understand what I mean? You understand? If this is all is fake, but I don't believe this is all fake. I'm just saying.
Terms now. Do you want to talk? Do you want me to tell you what you did to your mom? Your sister that you call mom? Do I need to tell you since you want to talk about, I didn't do that to my mom. What you did to the person that you call mom, I didn't do that to my mom. So bringing my parents and my family up in something that has nothing to do with nothing was ridiculous. I thank God that he has restored and brought our marriage back to where it needs to be. It truly is a blessing. Now, do we take heed and do we have wisdom in all things? Absolutely. Would I ever put myself in a dangerous situation or be somewhere where I know it's unsafe or whatever? No, I would not. I would not do that. But I'm also going to do what I'm supposed to do regarding as a wife. How can I call myself a wife if I'm not doing the things that require me as a wife? How can my husband call himself a husband if he's not doing the things that require him as a husband? It's crazy, you guys. It is so, when I tell you, this is the scary part. This part right here, this is the scary part of giving yourself and giving the things to someone who is unworthy, who has done nothing to work to gain your trust, who has done nothing, literally done nothing. And now you want to sit up here and fix your lips to try to and make it seem like I don't have anything? Wow. Another thing is, I believe in forgiveness. If you forgive someone, you truly forgive someone. So it's not about, like, when you truly forgive a person, you don't hold things, the past, you don't hold anything over anybody's head. You don't do that. You forgive them.
Listen now, listen. Oh Lord, have mercy. This woman say that she forgive, and bloody, and all of those things. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. You can see in her videos every time when she is screaming, calling people peasants, calling people this, calling people that. She is not a forgiving person. She will keep everything in her back of her mind so she can spit it out when she get a little bit heat up. I mean, people, we have been here already with this shakara. Yeah.
We chose to forgive one another for everything. After everything, we chose to forgive one another for everything and after everything. And so we're going to do that. Like, that's what our life has to be. Like, we're going to absolutely do that. I saw a comment. Somebody was like, everybody's mad at you. Who's mad at me? Who is mad at me?
Who have been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
I don't have...
Yeah, who? Who is mad at her? It is her life, actually. It is definitely her life. So who can be mad at her, to the extent of whatever she do and the decision that she take? Now, do she take some crazy decision and some dumb decision? Yes. But can you be mad about it? No, it is her life. You understand? Now, I said that, the things she have said about the family, they're going to be looking you with a side eye. They will be looking at you. They can come and say whatever they want. Let me tell you, Nigerian people have told me, Nigerian people have told me that the embarrassment that you have put the family and friends and your husband is not small. It's not small thing. For them, it's not small. You need to go on your knees. Your knees, literally, not with your mouth, with your word. You go on your knees and ask for forgiveness in traditionally way.
I don't think there's nothing more toxic. Me, I can only speak from my experience, as a Nigerian. The Nigerian families. Oh my good God. I'm not even here talking about, I'm talking about marriages. They will tell you to endure, to pray. They act like you will go to hellfire just considering divorce. No. And it's so bad, a man can beat you blue, black. And do not be surprised if you go and complain about it and they turn around and ask you, what did you do to make him beat you like that? What did you do to make him angry? Like it's warranted someone putting on you. It's so crazy. And if the person has money, 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 they will disown you and still keep that person as a son-in-law. It's wicked. So if you're in a situation, please, let's stop normalizing the fact that you have to endure so much in marriage. You do not have to endure abuse upon abuse like this. Womanizing, none of this. Why should you be accepting that? For the sake of what? For the sake of the name of being a wife? Of being a husband? No! Gosh! It's to death do us part. Yeah, okay. But for you to be killing me before my time. Because you best believe if you're in a relationship like that, that person will kill you before your time. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. I'm telling you. If they don't kill you with their hands, they will kill you because of stress. That will be an open door and a foundation for sickness. Yes. They can be wicked. The things that I've heard, the things that I've seen and witnessed, and all the stupidness that I know, they always blame the woman. What did she do? What did you do? What did you do? You'll be damned if you do, you'll be damned if you don't. You must have done something for that man to hit you. What are you doing? The fact that he's cheated on you. What are you doing? You need to have sex with him more. Why haven't you got a kid yet? Why haven't you got a boy? You've got a boy. Where's more kids? My husband's cheating, I'm mad. So what are you doing? There was even a man here that I used to work with, and he said, yes, he admitted that he was cheating on his wife. And he goes, the one thing that was the final straw for me is when she started cooking. When she stopped cooking for me. I said, huh? He goes, can you believe? So I was doing what I was doing and she stopped cooking for me. You think I'm not going to go outside? I said, are you listening to yourself? You cheated on her multiple times. She stopped cooking for you because evidently you've been going out and you got mad because she stopped cooking. Huh. So then imagine what the mother-in-law was telling him for him to think that was okay for him to tell a colleague at work. Huh? I beg, if someone's not giving you the love you deserve, you better exit. You will not die. It's not your portion to be death do you part in a relationship where someone will kill you mentally, spiritually, and physically. It's not so.
Have anybody to answer to. The only person that I have to answer to is God and my husband. I don't have to answer to nobody in his family. I don't have to answer to my family.
Oh yes, you do, girl. Now your family have a different tradition, but when we talk about tradition, you have an apology to give to the family. Now I know you are American. You have American, a different type of culture, different type of thinking, girl. But listen carefully. You do have something to say to the family. You have a big apology to give to the family. They can be like, oh no, it's okay, girl. Oh no, it's all forgiven. No. Well, girl,
I have to answer to no friend, none of my friends. I don't have to answer to any.
Oh, you let also the friends know that, all the stupidness you call them, all the dustiness you have called the friends, you don't need to apologize to the friends? Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. It's an offense. It's a big offense that you have called the friends also stupid, girl. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again. This is absolutely not absolutely not a great idea for her to go back to Nigeria. Because all those people you have called, all of those names, those are the people you need to depend on. Those are the people you need to depend on. Your safety, your life, your husband, because those people are still your husband's friends. Or are you telling me that your husband have thrown all his friends on the side and also all the family on the side? Let me tell you, Nigeria man, when it's about friends and family, they go first. Like you have said in your 3-hour video. Yes, that is how they are. That is how they are.
Any person. I have to answer to my family. I don't have to answer to no friend, none of my friends. I don't have to answer to any person. Operating in the spirit of fear, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't have gotten as far as I am now in my life if I'm operating in the spirit of fear. And so many people will project their own fears on you. I wouldn't have gotten as far as I am now in my life if I'm operating in the spirit of fear. And so many people will project their own fears on you, their own, what they not want to do or what they don't have the bravery to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have to be obedient.
Lord have mercy. Listen now. There's such a thing as, using your bloody brain. Use your bloody brain and don't act the fool. I mean, what do we need to do? Get ourselves into some shakara and then be on our knees. Oh God, help me. No, God have given us a bloody brain. Some people will use their brain and not put them in any dangerous situation. You understand what I mean? It's not about fear. It's about using your head. Why are you going to put yourself in a situation while you could have prevented it in the beginning? It's a such called as being smart. Some people would love to, live in a smart way and a more, prevented way. But we all know about you. You put yourself in a bloody shape and then be crying on the YouTube and then be screaming on the YouTube. That is the typical eat with no clue. You understand what I mean? AKA eat with Q.
After I just traveled 19 hours to be with my husband and you leave me in the house all night long by myself and I just traveled here for 19 hours. But you want to get on there and say that you didn't know, you're just blindsided. You had no idea that you were getting a divorce. And to God, I have to be obedient to the things that God is telling me to do. And we're literally lost without each other. Literally, I've been lost this entire time that I've been away from my husband. He's been lost. I've been lost. We've been lost. And we're moving forward. We're not beating a dead horse. Like, we're moving forward with our life. That's what forgiveness is. If my husband's, the thing that's so crazy is like, if my husband's okay, that's all that matters. And I'm sticking to my vows. I'm sticking to my vows. Marriage is for better or for worse. That's wow. You did the right thing. I definitely did the right thing. I'm not sticking around for that. You crazy. You got me crazy. You got me messed up. I don't care. I don't care. Can't keep a man. Good. I can't keep a man. And I can't keep disrespect either. I can't keep a man and I can't keep disrespect. And I'm not going to let nobody do whatever that they want to do to me and think I'm just going to be like so dumb and just letting you do whatever you want to me. My self-esteem ain't that low. I ain't that thrown off. I ain't that desperate. You're not doing whatever you want to do to me, whether you're married, whether we're boyfriend, whether we're girlfriend, whether we're married, whether what. You're not doing whatever you want to do to me. So I have to do that. I have to do that. And I forgave my husband for everything. I forgave him. He forgave me. And God has restored our marriage, and we're going to be happy, and we're going to make better choices, and we're going to do better, and we're going to be better. And I'm excited to get to him. I'm excited to get to my husband. I love my husband. I never not loved my husband. We're going to be just fine. I don't know why people act like something that we're doing, choosing each other again, me going back, being with my family. He's my family. Like, he's my family. I don't have no business being with my family here. I don't have no business here. Back, being with my family. He's my family. Like, he's my family. I don't have no business being with my family here. I don't have no business here. So then he going to say, when he said you deceived me on the phone, I deceived him because I left and I'm not paying that rent. Click, you're never going to get to talk to me ever again. You're never talking to me ever again. And now I know that was the last thing I needed to know. My decision is final. It's over. I'm done. Because you're not going to keep playing in my face like that. You want to sit up here and say that I deceived you? How dare you tell me that I deceived you because I don't want to pay the rent because I left? So I've gotten so many beautiful comments from married people who tell me their testimony and what they've been through with their spouse and stuff like that. And it just brings me so much comfort because it's like, it just let me know that it's like, it's normal. Like, it's literally.
It is normal for her to go back. Listen out, to go back in the sense to go back to her husband. But I advise her not to go back to Nigeria. You understand? The best thing she can do, she needs to bring her husband to America. You understand? Because she has said too much. She have done too much. Is it going to be safe for her? In my opinion, no. I don't feel like it's going to be safe for her. Nigeria, let me tell you, it's complicated, guys. It's complicated. That's why I said I feel like it's not safe for her. You understand what I mean? But she definitely can make it out. She can definitely make it out. I don't know what is her plans. Is she going to stay there, live there, start a business over there? But she needs to watch her back. You know, all the time she needs to watch her back. She's going to be eating from everybody. She's going to be thinking that everybody is her friends over there. She needs to really watch her back. You understand? So, and especially with all the things she has said. You understand? Because jealousy in Nigeria is on a very high level. Yeah, and you Nigerian people can come for me and tell me this and tell me that. You people already know, and especially the people that live abroad. Don't even try it. You already know, okay? So I feel like she should not go there. Does she have to make it good with her husband? Oh yes, if they can make it good, they can come to an understanding. Absolutely. Absolutely, because there is no marriage, there's no relationship is perfect. None of it. But you need to come to the point that you need to tolerate your husband. He will never be perfect. All the things he have done, he will do it again. Lord have mercy. Are you going to run away again? You need to come to the point that you're going to be tolerating your husband and come to an understanding. You both need to come to an understanding. 50-50. It's not going to be completely, you feel like he's going to change all the list you have told him that he's doing in the marriage wrong. He's not going to change all of it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But anyway.
Normal. It's literally normal. But we want to use our platform the right way. They do and say anything all the time. Well, she said this. He said that. He said that you were this. He never said that. She said that he was this. I never said that. But the only thing we can do is we just move.
Well, hold up, wait a minute. I mean, in that 3-hour life, you did said a lot. He said a lot too in his videos. So I don't know why you guys are deflecting and lying and trying to cover things up, because you guys are definitely working extremely hard to cover some things up.
Okay.
Nobody ever said that he couldn't come to the U.S. He can absolutely come to the U.S. So just to clear that up, he can come to the U.S. He's never been denied coming to the U.S. He has no problem coming. He can come to the U.S. If he decides that he wants to come to the U.S., he can come to the U.S. He's never been denied coming to the U.S. Just to clear that up for anybody that's wondering. You guys know this man kept getting denied for every freaking visa that we tried to do. You kept getting denied. You denied from every visa. Denied. The rejection. And here I am as your wife. Okay, gotta figure it out. What are we gonna do to figure it out? Rejected. Okay.
You understand? While none of us on this internet are dumb, blind, or deaf, most of us that is watching your chakra go down. You understand? So the covering and the deflecting that you're doing is on a very high level from you and your husband. You understand? The simple thing is, don't come with your bullshit on this YouTube and then pretend that you guys didn't say or do anything. I mean, you said his visa got denied. And then you sit on the live together with your husband and said, oh, I never said that. Are you okay? What in the bloody hell of forgetting what I have said is going on in your bloody ramen noodle brain? Are you forgetting this? Are you getting dementia with just like a young age like that, girl? What is going on with you?
Forward. We move forward in love and happiness and grace.
Like you're supposed to.
That's all we can do.
And understanding and be tolerant to each other. That's what you need to do. It's not all about eat with the Q. That man will not be perfect, girl. Like Player would have never been perfect. Like Scott would have never been perfect. And who names those other mother carachas that you were, having relationship with? None of them would have been perfect. But you choose to jump from the one tree to the next tree like you're fucking Tarzan. What is wrong with you? Okay, so I wanted to talk about something else. I didn't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Now, I'm not going to show picture and all of those things because I don't like to put other people, their children, on my channel. You understand what I mean? So, I was watching the video that she done together with the children of Chelsea and all of those things. This situation that Eat With Q have transformed herself from demure to a different character right now. Yeah, because this woman is changing her spirit demon character like it's nothing, like it's an underwear. Just change, like this choop change. I'm telling you, people. So I was looking at how she was putting the makeup on this little girl with the red lipstick. Jesus. People, listen now. And Chelsea, I hope in my bloody life you're listening and you're watching this part. Don't you ever, and I beg you, and I know it's your child and I don't have nothing to say. I know you should not be listening to me. You should not be taking my advice. I know. But girl, is there one thing that comes out of my mouth and I wish and I beg for you to listen. If I will beg for you to never let Eat With Q or anybody to make up this girl's face, this beautiful skin, putting makeup on this girl's face, and just give this girl the feeling that makeup is the way to go and feeling beautiful as a lady. Not a woman, but a lady. Or a little girl that is, how old is she? I feel like that children should act according their age. And what you let Eat With Q to do to this little girl is out of her age. People, I'm telling you, people, let children be children. Don't grow them fast. Don't push them to grow fast or even think fast. Let them be children. There's no makeup you should be applying on this little girl face, and especially a red lipstick. And people, this is my opinion. You may like it or you may not like it. I'm telling you, I can give a remedy devil noodle. But some of us need to come on this YouTube street and speak the truth, not think only, but speak it out. We need to open our mouth and rebuke this kind of behavior. Why? Because those are the children of the future. We cannot let any devil come and explore our children like this. And we will sit and watch. Like you guys were talking about this little girl, Miss Shirley. This is exactly one of the things that you people need to open your mouth. Not because you like it with Q. You're going to be like, oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. No, don't do that. Be truly to your heart and your mind that this, what It With Q have done to this little girl, was absolutely not okay. I digress, but I'm coming back to this video again. Lord have mercy.
This thing that I've learned is that if I feel some type of way, take it to God always. Because there are people that will give you bad advice on purpose, or they just don't want the best for you or whatever. And, you know, marriage, another thing that I've learned is that marriage is sacred. It is so sacred.
So guys, she feel like she got bad advice. Now, as we know the history of It With Q, a lot of people have given her great advice. But she preferred to insult people, say the most disgusting things, talk about children. And I can repeat this, guys. She have decided to, you know, go to another level by people giving her advice and their opinion and all of that. You understand what I mean? But yes, definitely, you know, follow your own ship. I mean, you saw how this following your own ship have lead you to, you understand? But the greatest thing, and you know, that you're doing is showing it also on YouTube. And as we all can see, you have done a lot of mistakes. Well, a lot of people have told you that that is going to go the wrong way. You understand what I mean? So I don't know who are those people she's talking about, because if it's about me, let me tell you, I have warned this woman a bunch of time. I told her even to be patient, I even told them there's no divorce in this. I told her. The one thing she need to do right now is focusing on getting pregnant. That's what she need to do. We need to see some babies, girl. That's what you should put your focus on and put your stress on. Because if all of this, what is going on the internet, is not bothering you, you will not be talking about it. But you eventually is talking about it, so it must be bothering you. You need to create a thick skin, girl.
But I definitely know it now. So yes, I am going to go to my husband. I'm going back to Nigeria. I'm going to be positive about it. And I'm going back, period. I'm going back. I don't care who like it, who don't like it. I don't care what anybody thinks. With all due respect, I don't care what anybody thinks. Because it's not nobody's life. It's not nobody else's journey. It's just not. My husband and I, we are good. You have your own unique experience. You have your own unique experience, and that is your own unique spouse. You can't compare it to anybody else. I can't compare my marriage to anybody else's marriage. And everybody's marriage is different. The way somebody else run their marriage is probably not how we would run our marriage. The way some people do their marriage or their spouse or whatever may not be how we do ours.
He was a dusty. Yup. He was a dusty. Yup.
How we do each other or whatever. I have nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing. You would think, like, the way some people be talking is like, am I the president? Like, I'm not the president.
I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
Not offend the president of Nigeria. The president of Nigeria doesn't even know who I am. He has no clue who I am at all. He doesn't know me. I don't know him.
Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me?
He has no idea who I am. He might, though. It's a possibility. But still, like, how does our family feel about everything? Like, how does his family feel? How does my family feel? Initially, when I left, my family, you know, was in support of me, which I'm pretty sure his family will be in support of him as well for anything, because that's what family is. But my family was in support of me. And my family is just going to support me no matter what. They just want me to be happy. And the same thing with him. His family want us to be happy. And his family, whether you guys want to believe it or not, his family adores me. They have experienced me. They have been around me. This internet stuff, I promise you, this internet stuff, the internet is not a real place. It's not. It's not. It's not a real place. Even when you think you know people's life, even when people share their life, you don't know people. You've not experienced people. You've not experienced them on that level for you. You don't know people. You've not experienced people. You've not experienced them on that level for you. They've been praying for us for months. His family has been praying for us for months. They've been praying for us for months.
The worst mistake any man can make is to marry a woman who does not regard nor respect your family.
But I appreciate you guys. For those of you guys who are concerned about me going back to Nigeria, you feel like it's unsafe. You thought it was unsafe before, and I was fine. I promise you it's going to be fine now. I do not operate in a spirit of fear, but of love, joy, and of a sound mind. And even if I was walking in fear, I would say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Because I don't have nothing to fear. I don't
Lord have mercy. Look at this one. Why did you left Nigeria then without telling your husband that you are planning to divorce him? Why did you do that? Why? Why you didn't tell him in his face when you were standing in front of him that you're going to divorce him as soon as you put your feet in Nigeria? Why you didn't tell him that?
Mind you, we were good at the airport. She was observation. Mind you, we were good at the airport. Moment she crossed over to where she came from, she said to me, it is over.
You were fearing something. Yes, you did.
Happiness, all the things. I'm here to be married to my husband, Mr. FIBERESIMA. I am Mrs. FIBERESIMA. And I'm going to be embraced. I'm going to be celebrated by my husband, which it doesn't matter. Nobody else's celebration, but my husband's matters. I'm not married to his friends. I'm not married to Nigeria. I'm married to Godwin FIBERESIMA.
That one we are not going to tolerate at all. At all. At all.
I'm married to Godwin FIBERESIMA. And he's married to me. So we are not seeking anyone's approval. We're not asking anybody permission if I should come back to Nigeria or not. I don't have to ask anybody's permission. We love, my husband and I, we love each other. We love each other. We want our marriage. And we are gonna fight for our marriage, honey. It reminds me of one of my favorite songs. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
I love my dusty man. I don't care what nobody say. He can chop my money. He can chop everything about me. I will continue working hard on all the channels. Hello, looks like we made it. Look how far he chopped my money. He couldn't be a dusty man, but I realize he's my man.
We might have took the long road. Is that the words? But we'll make it someday. They say, I bet. They'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Still the one that I love, the only one that I still the one I do for now. I gotta play that song, so I forgot the words. Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of.
5 things that you need to know when you are marrying a Nigerian. Number 1, family is everything. When you're getting married to a Nigerian, you're not just getting married to your husband or wife. You're getting married to the entire family. So be ready for the family to be a part of important decision making, wedding planning, and other events that may occur in your lifetime while you are married to your Nigerian spouse. So make sure you build a really good relationship with your spouse's family so that you will have smooth sailing. Number 2, respect. Regardless of the cultural group in Nigeria, Nigerians place a high emphasis on respect. So get ready to learn how to greet your elders and how to greet your new in-laws and learn about the different cultural norms so that you will have no issues when it comes to respect. Number 3, food is a love language. You heard me right. So one thing about Nigerians is they're very passionate about their food. So they will offer you food, be very open, and be ready to try new dishes. And if you want to score some points with your new spouse or your in-laws, learn how to make some of the simple dishes like jollof rice and egusi soup and pounded yam and things like that. But if you are offered food by a Nigerian, just understand that it's a love language. So whether or not you eat the food, please be nice and accept it. Number 4, gender roles. It doesn't matter what tribe or ethnic group that you marry into, Nigerian culture does have gender roles. So there are some situations where as a wife, you're expected to kind of take the back seat and your husband is supposed to be, moving into the front. And there are some situations where you're expected as the wife to move to the front and your husband kind of moves to the back. So make sure you discuss the different gender roles with your Nigerian spouse. Last but not least, number 5. Marriage is expected to be till death do us part. The expectation of marriages in Nigeria is that when you make a commitment, it's a lifelong commitment. So be ready if you're married to a Nigerian, regardless of the ethnic group or tribe, that you're going to be ready and willing to work through all of the difficulties, all of the challenges, and you will also seek the help and advice of his family.
Keep shining and keep smiling. Know that you can always count on me. For sure. That's what Sylis Mukbang is for.
If you're having challenges and difficulties, Nigeria is one of those countries where they have one of the lowest rate of divorce. They expect you to work through that thing. So if you're not in it for a long haul, I'm going to advise you, don't even do it. Okay? Anyways, shout out to my father-in-law because this...
And that's the truth. He's still the one. We're going to be fine. We're going to be just fine. If the whole world is against us, we still going to be fine. What God has joined together, let no man put us under. You know what that means? No man, no person on the internet, no family member. No person on the internet, no family member, no person.
Well. Lord have mercy. So you are telling us that a family member is trying to separate you people. No, I think that his family member is trying to put some wisdom in your bloody brain. You understand what I mean? Because as far as we all know, nobody came between your marriage. You're the one who came and told everybody, hello, he's dusty, he's eating from your cup, this and that, do. I mean, nobody told your husband to go shambalam in your cup, to go eat from your cup, to empty your cup. Nobody told your husband to be dusty. So which man was, separating you and your husband? Nobody came between you and your husband. You came between you and your husband. It was your decision to take, to separate and run from Nigeria and come back to America. Because the things that your husband was doing, you were not agreeing with it. Yeah, you were not having it. So the separation, in my opinion, didn't caused by anybody. It caused by you, yourself, Idritku. Now you want to blame everybody for your separation. Now you want to blame everybody for, seeing the shakara going down, and then you're going back to the shakara, and then people are trying to give you a little bit of advice, or people are showing a little bit of concern. Maybe family members are showing their concern for your safety and for your life and for your happiness. There's nothing wrong with that. Now you want to be cocky again about it. Well, we're going to see where this is going to end.
No person, whether they understand it or not. Looks like we made it. If that song is not how we are, looks like we made it. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long road, because that's exactly how it feels. Oh my God, it literally feels like we've taken the long road. And my husband, I'm not married to my husband's family. I'm married to my husband. I'm fine.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
All right, you guys. So this is the look. We can't turn back the hands of time. We can't rewrite history. But the thing is, we have to move forward. And so we decided as a family, my husband and I, the FIBERESIMAs, we decided as a family that we are reconciling our marriage and we're moving forward. I wanted to come today and answer some of you guys' questions that I see all the time. Why am I going back to Nigeria? What after everything? Am I afraid? Just all these things, all this crazy. Hey, baby, am I afraid? Am I this? Am I that? What is the family going to think? What is this person going to think? And that's the reason why so many people are held back in their life, is because they're always worried about what someone else is thinking or what someone has to say about them. So,
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think
Are
you're
you,
dumb.
like, medically speaking, are you like...
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
Are you... I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. I think... Is she... Do you think
Oh,
she's dumb?
just to answer you guys' question, yes, I am going back to my husband. We have reconciled our marriage. I'm choosing my marriage. I'm choosing my future. I'm choosing my destiny. I'm choosing all the things that God has for me, no matter if I don't have any support. If I have people support, cool. If I don't, that's fine.
And yeah, I need the money. I need the money. I need the money. I want the money. I want to be
doing what God has called me to do. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for supporting us. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for supporting our journey. We are doing what God has called us to do.
So guys, I finished watching this Bomboclat video, yeah, as we are watching it with no clue putting a bunch of makeup again on her bloody face. Yes, we were watching her transforming herself in another spiritual demon here on this YouTube, the shapeshifter of the YouTube after all. I have to say, she made herself in another chakra. Yes, we are experiencing an whole shapeshifter, and people are doing like they're not seeing absolutely nothing going on in front of their face. This is also very, very sad, but you know, like I said, we cannot save everybody. I'm just saying, not everybody, their eyes is really open. You understand? Some people, their eyes are open, they are looking, but their eyes are closed. So I'm telling you people. But anyway, my people, I finished watching this Shakara. I have to say, you know, she in a kind of way, in a sense, she's right. You know, she have to do what she have to do, what she wants to do. It's her life, definitely. But sometimes I feel like that she comes out on this YouTube giving the most terrible, in my opinion, the most terrible advice after all, and using God's name in it. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you people, yeah. Let me tell you, God didn't tell us to be fool, to be blind, and to act stupid, and to put ourselves in situation, yeah, and then be screaming, oh God, oh God, oh God. No, God told us, you know, God give us a brain. Use your damn bloody brain. I'm telling you people, don't be acting stupid in your life. Well, if you know, if you walk through that street, you're going to pass through a difficult situation. Why the bloody hell you're going to pass through it? You're going to be like, oh, I'm going to pass through that street because God is going to protect me. Bloody hell, if you know that street is terrible, don't walk in it. God wants you to use your brain and walk to the street. That is right. I'm just saying, some people, I'm telling you, the bloody fool of it, it's on a high level. But listen out, she definitely need to do what the hell she want to do and work on her marriage, of course. But as we all know, it was good with the bipolar behavior on this YouTube street. Some of us are crossing our feet, crossing our legs, crossing our head, crossing our hands in this situation. Again, I'm telling you people. Oh, Lord have mercy. It with no clue is something else. But people, this was my opinion. I wanted to go live, but I'm so busy and all of that. This even took a long time, but stay tuned. I will go live. People, stay tuned. When I go live, it's going to be a bloody hell. So be prepared for it. I'm telling you people, it's going to be a bloody hell. Yes, because over here, we give our opinion. We tell our truth and nothing but the truth. Some people may not like it, but I'm telling you, sometimes you need to hit somebody with the truth. Yes, and you may not like it, but it is what it is. I'm telling you. So you can sit on it, you can dwell on it, you can eat it, you can shit it, you can do whatever with it. But I'm telling you, My opinion is my opinion. You understand? You have your own, I have mine. Lord have mercy. Some people on this YouTube, they feel like they can be the only one with opinions. They can be the only one that open their mouth. Some people feel so entitled on this YouTube street. Lord have mercy. But anyway, people. Now, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl, Sylis Mukbang. The Mukbang news reporter out on this YouTube street. And like I always say, God bless everybody. Stay blessed, everybody. And you know it. Ahora. Sylis in the building. Bye, guys. Do-do. I love my dusty man. I don't care what nobody say. He can chop my money. He can chop everything about me. I will continue working hard on all the dusty couple. Yeah, the dusty couple. The dusty couple of you two. Hello, hello. Dusty couple of you two. Ooh.